Tensions remain high at the Poland-Belarus border. Thousands of migrants are caught up in intensifying geopolitical dispute. Some reports suggest that Belarusian forces are still ferrying migrants to the frontier. The Polish Prime Minister has warned the migrant crisis may be a prelude to something much worse.
Poland's leader warned on Sunday that the migrant crisis on its border with Belarus could be a prelude to something worse. Prime Minister MATEUSZ MORAWIECKI said the crisis was far from over as he toured Estonia, Lithuania and Latvia. The EU has accused Belarus of flying in thousands of people from the Middle East and pushing them to cross into the EU states in response to European sanctions. Morawiecki said the situation in Afghanistan could be utilised next.
We know of diplomatic and official contacts of Belarus and Russia with Uzbekistan and Afghanistan, and there will be an attempt to use the crisis in Afghanistan as the next stage of the migration crisis. And the migration crisis is just one part of the great political crisis in which Lukashenko, with his real principle, and I think nobody has doubts that this is President Putin, will continue such actions.
Minsk, which denies fomenting the crisis, cleared a migrant camp near the border on Thursday and started to repatriate some people to Iraq. Despite this, Poland's border guard alleges that Belarus is still transporting hundreds of migrants to the frontier. Poland's leader says things could escalate, pointing to an increased Russian military presence close to Ukraine, as well as in Belarus and Russia's Kaliningrad enclave, which borders Poland and Lithuania. A recent poll shows that more than half of Poles are worried the crisis on the border could lead to an armed conflict. Hundreds took to the street of Warsaw on Saturday to demand help for the migrants. About 10 migrants are believed to have died on the Poland-Belarus border, where a frigid winter has set in.
At least 5 people have died and over 40 have been injured after a vehicle ploughed through barricades into a holiday parade in Wisconsin. Videos posted on social media show the SUV speeding past spectators into the heart of the event, with police appearing to open fire at it.
Chelsea!
An officer did discharge his weapon at the suspect vehicle to try to stop the vehicle. No bystanders were injured as a result of the weapon discharge. The officer involved has been with the department for 6.5 years. At this time, we do not believe there's any shots that were fired from the vehicle. We believe that officers discharged a firearm to stop the vehicle because the vehicle went through the barricade.
According to police, the vehicle has been recovered and a person of interest is in custody. Police say there are no further threats. Schools will not open on Monday and roads will remain closed in the area as the investigation into the incident continues.
Pues al ver las imágenes sí me impactó mucho ver toda la gente ahí pues sangrando y gritando de terror. Ya cuando me fui acercando al lugar, también escuché como algunos disparos. Entonces la gente empezó a asustarse más, ¿verdad? Y pues a correr desesperadamente. Entonces pues yo seguí más adelante para ver pues sí lo que había pasado en realidad. Y sí, pues ya mucha gente estaba lesionada ahí, tendida en el suelo, muchos lesionados, muchos niños, desafortunadamente hubo muchos niños